This is probably going to be my last job during a class trial. Please humor me while I taint your ears one last time. Starting from this PTA, reload and ammo features will be added. Oh, right, it's the beat thing, right? I haven't done that yet. That hasn't occurred. The reload and ammo features will be added. You will no longer be able to make do with just your left mouse button. Below the tempo marker will be bullets. Yeah, this happened in the first game.
Like if you play on kind.
Which I think I'm on kind, right? Because I was like, man, I hated the trials.
We were like, we didn't want to do this, all this extra shit.
We just wanted to play the game and listen to the story.
Controls are the same. Bullets tempo. If you're timing wrong and press the tab key, bullets will not be refreshed. Be careful. Also, your ammo will be completely refreshed. No, we're not during fever time. You're not going to reload. I guess this is a pretty useful explanation, even though I thought it was the last one. That should be all the explanations of the class trials. The rest is up to you to overcome. What you and I both yearn for. True despair. Who the fuck are you? Go away.
Nagito?
Junko.
Yeah.
Junko's talking to us now through the computer screen.
No.
Because we're in an alternate universe.
No. It's like we flash cut to Hajime and Nagito just did like whispering all this in his ear.
Listen to my green text.
And then he just slowly walks back to his spot across from us next to fucking Mikan.
Oh, good luck and have fun.
I'll keep explaining until you forgive me. That bag is a limited item. That's why the crime is impossible for anyone to pull out.
Unless you saw
Wait,
the
what?
movie.
Anyone?
Didn't you get the bag if you saw the movie? This chick, she lost it for good.
Did I ever have it to begin with?
No.
Will you forgive me? You'll forgive me, right? Isn't that right? You're obviously gonna forgive me, right?
Huh. Just because he's not saying it out loud, Hajime just standing there dumbfounded. We're not getting anywhere. I gotta do something. I gotta do something so I can make her admit it. Panic talk action. For the record, I'm not reading these. Because I can't.
It's just you blow them up too quickly.
Why only me? Cause you a bitch.
Don't speed up. Ah!
Pow, pow, pow. She has a lot of shield up. Is it because she's crazy?
I don't understand how I'm missing.
Because she's bandaged.
Negative.
She hit her negative tempo on you.
She hit her negative tempo so you can't see the tempo.
How am I supposed to... I'm hitting it on tempo, but like... Not being able to see them means I could be just going in between, you know?
Right.
Yeah. Or like off by that smidgen.
These take so long. A theater bonus prize?
Yes. No, theater prize bonus.
Wait, what did I do? Oh god, crap!
Theater prize bonus.
I don't like her face there. Her like blushy face is really awkward.
Mikan is Junko in disguise, apparently. Not sure I care about that.
I'd still hug her if she was crazy.
Theater bonus prize.
Wham!
Monokuma mentioned this earlier.
When you buy one bag, you get another one free. It's common practice to make customers with bonus prizes.
Whoever bought the bag should have received another one as a bonus prize, which means it's not impossible to use the bag in 2 separate places. So please stop making desperate excuses. Why? Why can't you forgive me? What?
Because you're a murderer!
It seems her desperate struggle is finally coming to an end.
Why does everybody always hate me? You should just forgive me already.
The weirdest part about this is that I could definitely see Mikan killing Hiyoko.
Yeah, I really want to know what her motivation was for starting this at all. Because clearly
Like,
she was a
it's-
sound mind and body as much as she is.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's just like so funny to me because I could see Mikan killing Hiyoko on purpose and then potentially having to kill Ibuki as the cover up, right?
Yeah.
But it was the other way around. So I'm like, why the fuck did you want to kill Ibuki?
It's already over. After I go over your crime from the beginning and show, right, I gotta do the comic book. Admit it already. In the end, at least let me believe in you.
Closing arguments. Begin.
Hey, I'm in this one! I don't get to be in these very often. Alright, Hiyoko taped to the pillar.
Sorry, it's just like little.
Yeah, a glue. Oh yeah.
Small clue that the killer...
The ripped baton lighting? Yeah.
body was hidden before. It's this paper. What did the killer do after the broadcast? Okay. Glass stock. What I saw on the monitor.
The video of the broadcast of hanging. That was pretty
The body
right there.
was hidden before. It put back to normal after destroying it? Huh? What do you mean put it back to normal? Is it this one?
Wait.
Oh, put it back to normal as in put the camera with
Yeah.
the
Put them back together.
weird phrasing.
Or in the same place.
Yeah.
The key to this incident is the surveillance camera unit. Nope, the surveillance camera video that only I saw. So I'm gonna start with that to unravel the knots of the crime. I went to the hospital with Mikan this morning. I noticed a specific thing in the lobby. The incoming signal light in the surveillance monitor was blinking ahead of the scheduled time. When I switched on the monitor, what appeared on screen was a person wearing a hospital gown and bag on their head about to hang themselves at that moment. Surveillance camera unit was designed for two-way communication with hospital and the music venue, so I thought the signal originated from the venue, and I headed over. Run.
Run.
But that was the killer's trap. In truth, the video was recorded in a different place. The killer brought the music venue camera the night before and made their preparations in advance. And then they filmed the video in the hospital conference room. By doing so, they tried to make me think the incident was happening in real time, when in fact the crime had been committed by that point. The person in the footage was wearing the bag was Nope, the person in the footage wearing the bag was actually the killer acting as a fake.
They were wearing bags. So you were wrong.
Yes, I didn't know that, so I went to the music venue and found a hanged body wearing a bag on its head. Poop-a-doo-dude.
Lasers.
Oh, that's me. Sorry, that's my Facebook notification.
See the body before.
The timing though, because that
When I'm running, it
has,
was like,
has the sound effect of Hajime running.
I panicked and rushed out of there to get to the rest of you guys, but that was also part of the killer's trap. After cleaning the conference room, the killer was likely watching the music venue from the outside. What? How did she get there so quickly? She was still in the conference room when I left. Oh, so
Yeah,
no,
but
she
you had
would
to
have
go
been,
to the
she would have
hotel.
waiting, no, she was waiting outside the music venue while, like she arrived while I discovered the body, the first body, and she would have just been literally outside and waited for me to leave and be like, okay, I go in now.
And then she'd finish it all.
While you were
actually-
running to the
Yeah,
hotel.
while I was running to the
Yeah.
hotel, so this part still checks out. The whoosh of the paper. The killer peeled off the wallpaper covering one of the stage pillars, which was hiding Hyoko's body. When I arrived and saw the hanged body, I didn't notice anything strange about the pillar. I didn't expect it to be slightly larger from the wallpaper, or have Hyoko's body hidden inside. Next, the killer destroyed the surveillance camera used in the conference room.
Smash.
After destroying it, they mixed it with what was left of the surveillance monitor. The camera the killer used was originally bought from the venue, but when they brought it, they made sure to destroy the monitor beforehand. They wanted to hide the fact that the camera wasn't at the crime scene. In the end, the killer transformed the crime scene into a closed room. They broke one of the drumsticks from the storage room and placed it near the door. They did this to mislead us into believing the venue was locked from the inside. In actuality, the reason the venue became a closed room was because of glue. The killer sealed the door with glue and intentionally created a closed room that could be forced open.
I say glue like that.
I don't know. With that, the killer finished tampering with the crime scene and met up with Fuyuhiko. It helped us force open the door, despite the fact that they had personally sealed it. They made us discover not just Ibuki's body, but Hyoko's suddenly present body as well. At the time, they pretended to be surprised, but inside they were probably relieved the plan worked out. Isn't that right, Mikan? This crime was orchestrated by you, wasn't it? Oh, my sweet girl. You're so evil. What happened?
My sweet evil girl. Oh, she's laughing. Yeah! I knew she was gonna laugh.
Oh, now she's laughing?
It's been such a long time. This feeling, I know it well. Like the floor is collapsing, like the sky is falling down upon you. The feeling of despair.
Did
Oh,
someone say
Junko.
despair?
I
She
am
is
Junko.
Junko.
Are we related?
She's an
Cousins?
angel of death. I bet you she was like one of those nurses that like
Yeah, she's one of
really
your
fuck
she's one of
drugs.
your serial killer nurses.
Yeah.
Oh man. We joked about it too, didn't we? When
Yeah,
she
we
was
did.
caring about Nagito.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because I was like, isn't it strange that he got so sick and then suddenly got
Worse.
so better immediately?
Better.
Well, like, it's just like, because all the other people had the despair disease, like, even Akane, who was like, oh, I'm scared. She didn't, like, almost die.
Yeah.
It was just Nagito.
And of course,
This was her backup
our love for Nagito kind of helped us gloss over the fact of, well, if he's gone, he's gone.
It was fine.
Mhm.
We stand
Mikan,
Nagito in this house.
No, we don't.
what happened?
So happy I don't live in that house.
What happened to you? What, hello, close up.
What?
Gav,
Cut
Gav,
out,
you cut
Gavin.
out.
You cut out.
Gavin, you're gone.
Am I back?
Yeah.
You're back.
Yeah.
Whoa there! Before that, a moment of your time.
Okay. Right after these messages?
Right after
Be
these.
right
it really was.
back.
It really was to give us our score.
Well, guys, I think this is my last voice.
I did so shitty.
This was a tough one.
Yeah.
But this is my
Like, this
first
is-
B!
We can go back and do the whole trial again if you want, I guess.
Don't-
Misaki, you don't get anything for getting straight A's.
Oh, I get more money.
Except the disappointment in your ancestors.
I get
B
more
stands for
money.
do better.
I be... Boo.
Be better.
Be better.
Be better.
Oh, but I get
You're
more.
gonna love-
I get more money.
You're gonna love the third game. The amount of money you get in the third game is
Oh, it's nuts.
ridiculous.
Money.
It
The
seems
entire-
your art. Oh, go for it.
As you can say, the entire third game is completely off the walls.
Yeah, oh yeah.
It seems your arguments have reached a conclusion, so let's proceed to our regularly scheduled voting time.
Voting time.
Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote. Who will be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Let's go!
Did he actually?
Let's
Let's go.
Let's go.
It's a me, a Monokuma. Monokuma vote.
I'm so sad.
It was
Nekomaru.
Nekomaru.
Nekomaru's gonna come back and be like, "What I miss?
A lot.
Why are 3 of the girls gone? This was an all-girl death. This is not what we mean by girls' night."
Now then, though it may be obvious at this point, you got it right once again. That's like 3 in a row.
You're really good at this.
That's right, the true identity of the horrifying Blackened who killed 2 girls was Mikan Tsumiki.
You gotta be shitting me. Are you saying Mikon, the one who nursed us back to health, was the one who killed them? Don't joke around with me, Mikon. Did you lie to us all along? Were you planning to kill from the start while you were nursing them?
Don't just laugh. Say something. This is going nowhere. This chick.
This is nothing like Pecco. She's actually gone mental.
Oh, Pecco.
Chris Pecco acted crazy.
Oh, Pecco.
I think he means this is nothing like when Pecco was the killer. You know?
Well, I just meant like, cause Pecco, like, remember how Pecco was like trying to convince us all that,
Oh,
like,
right, that she was like, yep.
the crazy one who was like, I'm the serial killer. I did this because justice and all that. Because she didn't want anybody to know that Fuyuhiko was a part of it. Because she didn't want anybody to think that Fuyuhiko was a part of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so she acted a little bit crazy, and when she did her little switch, we were all like, "What the fuck?" And now Fuyuhiko's like, "This is nothing like her. Like, this is actually crazy. I think this girl's actually gone insane."
Yeah.
There's nothing we can do. She's no longer the same person.
Well, soon she'll be no longer a living person.
She's no longer the Mikon Tsumiki we knew.
Was she ever?
Did we really know her? It's been like
That was my point. I was like, we do not know each other, y'all.
No.
Based on my predictions, she might have caught it too.
The disease?
Like she still has it?
She probably had the despair disease,
Oh my God, Karl.
which was the motive for the case.
Oh,
Charles?
damn.
Mikon, too, you say?
I know, because I was looking at Mikon for so long. She was the one taking care of me, after all. My consciousness kept drifting, but even so, when I did catch a glimpse of her, her expression was full of despair. A despair so devoid of hope that not even a single fragment of it remained.
Hold on. Did you say Mikon also had the despair disease? Then that means she was...
Huh? Hajime? Has something crossed your mind?
Ah, titties.
She intentionally slept with you.
somewhat soft. Somewhat soft?
Oh, really hot.
That's right. Mikon felt really hot at that time. Oh, she had a fever. Just like the rest of them.
Yeah, she had a
I thought it was
fever.
just because she was really hot.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she had a
No.
fever of 104, and the only cure was more despair.
A high
Thank you, Karl.
fever. Just like Ibuki and Akane. Then, because of that disease, Mikon was...
The symptoms that she surely felt must have been deserving of the name despair disease. Losing all hope and harboring despair for all hope. Because of the despair disease, she was likely overcome with despair.
Was that her opposite? She was actually just really hopeful all the time? Because that's really sad.
That's not her now, though.
Yeah,
The despair
I was
disease is
thinking
over.
that
She's
like,
just crazy now.
yeah, I'm thinking that like her opposite, you know, being a nurse trying to save lives, the opposite would be to take lives.
I thought
And
her
she-
opposite would be, since she always gives everyone fan service, she gives nobody fan service.
Shameful. Go to the corner.
I'm in a corner already.
Shush. Shush, shush,
Well, the
shush.
corners are always hot too. They're like 90 degrees.
Oh my god.
Read your
That's
line.
the reason why she can still laugh in such a hopeless situation. Just like that. Which means the Mikon standing before us is no longer the ultimate nurse. She's a completely different person now that she's infected by the despair disease. She's a human who deserves to be called the ultimate despair. No, not quite.
She's not Junko.
Hang on a second, though. That is what we call Junko, though.
It is what we call Junko.
Gav also, don't know if anyone else caught it midway through the trial, but Gav did say, huh, who's she starting to sound like?
Junko.
So I wonder if, is the implication that Junko also had the despair disease? Because we knew her as like the person who orchestrated all this by the end of the game, but we also knew that the world had been kind of desolate and terrible for a while, right? So what if the despair disease spread among people in that world and we were just the only ones immune because we were in school?
The only thing that confuses me about this whole despair disease is that the only person who has a long-term effect right now is Mikon. When we got into the trial, literally the second that they died, Nagito and Akane both were magically cured, and Monokuma even said that he just was like, nah, it's done. I just needed that as a motivation. And it's like...
Maybe that's his way of saying he has the cure for it. Right? If it's a disease he made and can give to people whenever he wants.
He could have like a vaccine or a way to cure the people of it.
Like, if there's a human behind the bear, they would be smart to have a cure in case they got it themselves.
Yeah.
Like, I feel a little cuckoo today, Stabs. I'm better now.
Alternatively, or a different kind of theory that popped into my head was the amount exposed. So the others were kind of, had it exposed to themselves, and then they were isolated off by themselves, where Mikon was going between all three of them.
Okay, as a person who is a nurse, this is just my mild to moderate irritation with Mikon as a person. This bitch is the ultimate nurse, and you guys are right. This bitch never wore PPE.
Yeah. I mean, we kind of chalked it up to the fact that there wasn't any.
But they had a fully stocked hospital and a fully stocked medical pharmacy.
So they would have gloves,
they would have at least masks.
Face yeah.
Right? Like that at the very minimum, especially in Japan, like where this game was made.
Yeah.
Japan is very well for having masks,
prepared,
even if it's just like a light cough, they will wear masks regardless. So like she had access to this.
Yep. And she chose not to. Or maybe panicked and just didn't think about it. Who knows?
Bad nurse. Ultimate my ass.
Why?
I think you missed the ha.
Ha.
That's the reason why I cannot forgive this. Because there was no hope. I mean, killing someone for the sake of despair instead of for the sake of hope. There's no way I can forgive that.
For the sake of despair? That's completely wrong.
Wrong? Wrong? What's wrong?
What I did was for the sake of my beloved.
Huh?
I'm sorry, did she maybe... Wait, was she jealous of Ibuki? Was it because Ibuki was talking to us? Is she a fucking psychopath?
Is she a yandere?
I wasn't...
Is she a yandere?
I was joking about the genocide jail bit, but, please don't be mean.
Maybe she has a loved one on the outside that she wants to get back to, and the only way to get out is by killing?
Why do I have a feeling she's talking about me?
Because she is.
Well, I kind of had that feeling the very first time we ever spoke to her, right? She was like, oh my god, you said hi to me like a normal person. Oh my god, you're not mean to me.
I love you.
Yeah, that was honestly the vibe I got when we first met Mikon, and I was like, okay.
She is me.
No!
Huh?
Who are you talking about?
Oh, nope, someone we killed already. Or,
If only
Maybe they
were still alive, they'd be so happy.
Who the fuck
I know.
died? Oh. Me too.
My beloved was the only one. That's right, the only one who never hated me. They forgave my existence. They forgave me and accepted me. They gave me value. They loved me. And I loved them with all my heart, and they returned it in full. This is my reciprocation.
What the fuck?
Who?
I understand I've done something unforgivable, but you know, to transcend all that is truly what love is all about.
I don't know why it's so hard for me to read her sentences right now.
Because she's not making proper
She's
ones.
losing her freaking mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's not making proper sentences right now.
I don't understand what you're saying.
You don't understand? Is it because you don't have anyone to love?
Shut up,
Wow.
bitch.
Whoa.
Is it
Fucking
because
Call me out.
is it because you're also someone who isn't accepted by anyone?
My heart.
God.
What a pity. I feel sorry for you.
Fucking Christ, Mikon. You're so much. You're like just as mean as Hiyoko, bro.
This is the first time that we've seen like
Nagito as a loss of
shook.
words.
Yeah.
And not just quiet because someone told him to be quiet. He literally has nothing to say.
He's like, what the fuck?
How did you know nobody loves me?
Even if I say this, I'm sure nobody here would understand, but love is a wonderful thing. Oh, this feeling of freedom where you no longer care about anything. My beloved and I are the only ones within that thin veil, and I'm just looking out through it. That's why, as long as I'm on the inside, no matter how much they tease me, splash me with water, kick me, it's like nothing matters. I could just die, and that's how little it matters. Who cares about hope or despair? It's love, only love.
Nagito, is this really the despair disease you were talking about?
Nagito's like, no.
It seems that I was wrong. Not only was she affected by despair.
You were half right. It's right to say this is all thanks to that disease. Because, thanks to that disease, I was able to remember my beloved.
Oh, they must
So
have.
she
Like,
did
she must have
get
blocked
sick.
it out of her memory.
She
Or it was
Why
part
is
of or it was part of her stolen memories because it was someone in school.
Oh.
But they died at school?
Or they
Oh.
just died in general.
Remember? Remember? Regain
Remember me.
limbs? Oh no.
You forget about me.
Oh my
I was
god.
thinking of the sad Coco.
Apparently that's what my symptom was.
Sad one, not the drink
What a
one.
wonderful symptom.
Which means you had the remembering disease? Thanks, Hajime.
You have a remembery? But if this means she remembered something that ended up like this, are you saying you were like this from the start? Were you like this before you even came to this island?
Wow.
Did you get so angry? Well, first of all, crunchy crunch. Akane,
I'm sorry.
Akane, I'm bearing my heart and soul to the audience.
Stop even
Oh, it wasn't chips, it's chocolate.
God damn it, Akane.
I needed something sweet after all the salt.
No, it's so fair.
The reason I became like this wasn't my fault. It was all your fault, you know? Because it's not like I'm entirely responsible for turning out like this. I'm the person I am today because of many human relationships. So it's everybody's fault, all the bullies, that I turned out like this, you see? Even so, the current me was most strongly influenced by my beloved's existence. And it was also my beloved who created the me that everyone can't forgive. But my beloved still forgives me and still accepts me.
Mikon, were you abused? Were you in an emotionally abusive relationship?
Yes.
Cause I'm feeling triggered.
I mean, I want to give her a hug if I wasn't so afraid she'd just stab a knife in my back.
That is the key difference between all of you and my beloved.
Like I said, who the fuck are you talking about?
Are you saying this is Mikon? The real Mikon?
This is Mikon in real life.
Mikon, please answer me. Did you really remember?
Is this Mikon at home?
You ended up like this.
Wish.com Mikon.
All because you remembered? There's no way I can believe that. There's no way the person you are right now is the real Mikon.
Oh, you still doubt me? Then, to prove I remember, I'll tell you all something nice. It's about that World Ender organization you were all worrying about.
You know?
I remember.
Not no, I just remembered, that's all. I knew about it all along, how that horrifying organization known as World Ender is also the organization known as the Future Foundation. Which is a name from the first game, isn't it?
No.
Nope. Future Foundation actually sounds really familiar.
They may have mentioned it earlier.
Future?
Right? Mirai?
Oh!
It's on the door.
It's on the door. It's... Oh. See, this is why it's dumb in my brain that it's still the Mirai Hotel, because for localization purposes, shouldn't it have been the Future Hotel? So when you hear this, you'd be like, oh. Because I know, we as nerds of the Japanese language already knew that Mirai meant future. But anyone playing this game without that knowledge would be like, why is that relevant?
Right, or the text box should have said Mirai Foundation or something.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. The Japanese word for future. He has to say this.
Huh. Just what is a Future Foundation? What are they planning?
As the name suggests, the organization is the World Ender. The Future Foundation is trying to end our world. To put it simply, they're trying to claim the world for themselves.
Well, what the heck? This is the comic book, you know.
As part of their
It's a
plan
game.
to end the world, the Future Foundation brought us to this island. Isn't that right, Monomi?
I know it! Monomi, Monokuma, they're both members of that crazy organization, aren't they?
Mommy and I aren't members. I am Monokuma. My existence is entirely my own.
Wow.
Don't laugh. Hey, Mikon, if you really do remember, then you already know, right? You know the true identity of the traitor hiding among us?
Yeah. Of course I know that. Let's see. The Future Foundation lackey that's hiding among you all is... Oh, well, no one really cares about that, don't you think?
Aw, hell no!
Finger snap.
You'll find out eventually, so there's no need to be so impatient.
Tell me the name of your beloved.
When the countdown ends. On that big bomb, if any of you have forgotten about it in the Jabberwock Park.
There's a bomb.
There's a bomb there? Gundham.
There's a park?
bomb?
There's a Gundam.
There's a park?
Only Kris could, like, make him even better.
Oh my god.
I'm down. You even know about that?
I don't know anything.
Huh?
I have a feeling that's what it is, but who cares about that, you know? I'm drowning in so much love. From the bottom of my heart, I just don't care about anyone or anything.
Monokuma, before you kill her, can we get her to record everything that she remembered? Thanks.
Nope.
Wax her over the head just for funsies.
Is this really you?
I won't believe it. I can't believe it. Sorry. There's no
Are
way.
you mocking my accent?
No, it's Teru Teru.
Oh.
I can't believe it.
I won't believe it. There's no way I can
won't believe
believe.
it. I can't believe it.
You
There's
were like
no
the
way I
soul.
can believe it.
Because if that's true, no, you good. Then who's the person we've been spending time with up until now?
The past?
Past.
That person. She didn't exist in the beginning. She's just my past self who lost her school memories. You guys considered that thing a friend. That doesn't make me happy at all. It just fills me with despair. You guys accepted my past self, but not my present self? That's... that applies to you all as well. Memories of people, memories of events. Whatever memory it is, losing memories are like losing your personal identity. Memory is the most important component in building a person, don't you think?
Yeah.
Losing our memories makes us shadows of the past, don't you think?
I don't know what you're trying to say, but in the end, it always leads back to that story. That story about our stolen school lives.
So, it was true all along? Our memories were taken away?
If it wasn't true, we wouldn't be suffering this much.
Well, why don't you just take your sweet time and remember at your own pace? Oh, Monokuma! Is it alright for you to start now?
Punishment time?
Damn it, why?
Never mind.
Mikan, why does it have to end like this? This is too pointless. This is too much.
Now then, I prepared a special punishment for the ultimate nurse, Mikan Tsumiki.
My favorite punishment. Let's
terrified,
go.
to be honest.
I was going to BRB because I had to pee, but then she said, "Can you kill me now?" And I was like, "Ah, fuck." No, I thought I'm holding my pee. Let's go.
So it's over. It's really... Now I can go to my beloved who always forgives me. I can finally see them. Please forgive me, the one who's going to die with the hope of finally seeing you.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
Is her beloved Byakuya?
Maybe?
No.
Well, it's just giving the exact same dynamic as Jill, right? The weirdo
Yeah.
who...
Well, to be
Hang on,
fair,
hang
we as the players know who
Hang on.
her beloved is.
I'm watching my favorite punishment.
Bye-bye ouchies. Ultimate nurse execution. What is this? Oh
A
my
giant
god.
fucking syringe.
Is...
Mikan.
What the fuck?
yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, this is gonna be
Hell
awkward.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
Why is she on an... Why is it an arm?
Well,
What?
one last one more for the road, right, guys?
What is happening?
It's not just an arm.
It's a fist.
Don't say it. No one say it. I'm still streaming. Don't anybody say it.
I want to.
No.
I want to so badly.
Nope.
You
She
can
became
DM
a
it
star
to
in
me.
the sky.
Okay, I'm good. I'm good.
Finished.
Okay.
Is it really finished? The killer who killed Ibuki Miota and Hyoko Sayonji with Mikan. I'm saying everyone's full names. She's been executed. She apparently committed her crime because she was afflicted by the despair disease. So what? What's finished? Nobody wanted it to end this way.
Who was that Mikan from earlier? Was that her true form? Or is that itself a symptom of the despair disease?
Yes. It doesn't matter either way. If she ended up like that just from remembering, then all along Mikan was never worth being a symbol of hope. Even if her words were influenced by the despair disease, if the disease turned her into that, if she lost herself to a simple disease, she was definitely unworthy of being a symbol of hope.
You suck.
You lost yourself to a disease too.
Let's
You
just
well,
move on.
He doesn't think of himself as an.
You like Akane and Ibuki, right? Boo.
Let's just move on. Come on, let's take all this despair and change it into hope.
Let people grieve, damn it. Shut up.
Hope!
That is impossible! I mean, I thought we were friends this whole time, but even so...
Like a house of cards collapsing in an instant. In the end, our friend we thought we knew ended up showing us a completely different side of herself. Then vanished from our sight, leaving behind only her malice toward us. and now there's no way we can just move on or try to have a clear-cut attitude about these feelings. That's clearly impossible.
It would have been so much easier if she was the traitor, too.
Too bad. That's not the case. Mikon was not the traitor. The traitor is still alive. As proof, see how fine Monomi looks right now?
Oh, she went to the bathroom.
I just love the cut over.
All I heard was that wah 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 wah.
Well, I've updated my Danganronpa pictures with the new X.
So, Karl, what were you gonna say earlier when we were like just before the execution, or were you
I was
like
trying to get people to be quiet so we can watch the execution?
I see.
My favorite execution.
I was gonna make a joke because when I think it was Misaki who said that Byakuya was
It was me.
Mikon's beloved. All right, because I was gonna say like as Gundham, I was like, but wait, if Byakuya is Mikon's beloved, then maybe Mikon can show us where Byakuya is.
Oh.
Yeah, go ahead. She pointed the way.
Oh boy.
All right, let's go, Bedoofs. Use fly.
I will
Somehow-
say
Somehow he taught them fly.
they are HM slaves.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that they are.
But I would say like sometimes like the shortest answer is the simplest, or sorry, the simplest answer is the right one. And I feel like we're trying to think like, well, but who could it be? Like, she's all about despair. Her memories come from before she was put into the setting and had her memories removed. So there's lots of information that she would have that nobody else here would have. So.
I have two possible guesses on who her beloved could be. It could either be like it could possibly be Genocide Jill, or maybe even Junko.
But Karl, if Mikon likes one of those people and they're a girl, then that must make Mikon a boy.
Oh my god.
Not Gundam. That's not exactly how that works.
Only in 2000 Japan.
Guys, it's 2000. It's 2012. I'm pretty sure they would still think that.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Haven't you ever heard of Yuri?
You mean like this ice skater?
Born to make history.
Wasn't that 2019? Come on.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
No, it wasn't.
Yuri on Ice?
It was not 2019. My very first anime convention was 2017, and I dressed as Yuri.
I guess that's, yeah.
Was it that long ago? I feel
Yes,
old.
it was. Because I caught my first like anime convention experience. My first cosplay at an anime convention was Yuri from Yuri on Ice, and I handmade that costume, and it looked bad.
The series
I'm Niwo.
premiered.
I'm older than I think.
Yep, the series premiered October 6th of 2016.
Yep.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I told you.
I love Niwo, just time passing. No.
It's like almost 10. It was almost 10 years ago.
I'm as old as Toy Story. Anyway, that's what I always use as my time.
Monami, go.
I'm not fine at all.
But if the traitor died, you wouldn't be this calm, right? I mean, you're both pawns of the Future Foundation, so you guys are like two hearts beating as one, right?
Huh?
What does that make you, fiend? You did say that you're different than Monomi.
Who cares about who I am? More important, I'm tired.
I EP.
He could have just said what I am is tired.
The drama just kept going and going. I didn't even have time to eat my black bean right eye during the break.
He was gonna pluck the plush, because it's soft outside on the robot, right? He still looks like a stuffed animal. I think he was gonna eat his eye during the break.
Oh wow.
You say it like it's weird. You're weird.
I'm
Just
looking
get
at
some
you. I'm looking at you
goddamn
right
popcorn, man.
now. It's embroidered, you weirdo. Anyway.
You could have had one of my snacks. I had 6.
Embroidered a bean in my eye. My eye is a bean.
Your right eye is made out of black beans?
Excellent follow-up.
Wait, now's not the time to focus on that. What are you trying to say?
You know,
I know
isn't it said that life has its ups and downs? It's fun because downs come after ups, but if life was full of downs, wouldn't it get boring? So, in order to help you guys feel better, I prepared a special event.
It better be Nekomaru coming back. I really don't care about anything else right now.
Head over to the first island's beach. An old friend will be waiting there.
Nekomaru.
Is it Byakuya?
Nekomaru,
I
you're
hope it's
gonna be
Byakuya.
disappointed.
This is the first and only time I hope it's Byakuya.
I hope it's skinny Byakuya from the first game, just because it would. I don't know. I don't know, man.
We bring Makoto out.
Who are you?
Could it be Nekomaru?
It's just Makoto and Hajime doing the Spider-Man meme.
Is it? It is, isn't it? Nekomaru was safe after all.
I ship them.
Safe. How should I say this?
He's
An
paralyzed.
amorphous blob, is that safe?
I knew it. I knew that crazy bastard Nekomaru would come back to us in one piece.
One piece.
We're starting to see the light of hope.
The light of hope. I am happy Nekomaru is returning to us, but 3 of our friends just died, so I honestly cannot be happy.
Miss Sonia.
However, even so, I am still happy. If Nekomaru is safe, I am truly happy.
If you are happy, you should honestly greet him with open arms. Perhaps those who have been taken from us would do the same if they were still lived.
Supreme Overlord of who gives a shit. That line doesn't suit you at all.
Supreme Overlord of who gives a shit.
It's ice. Ice.
Baby.
Silence! I shall crush you into dust.
That's good timing.
Chuni getting all sappy on us.
Ibuki, Hiyoko, Mikan, can you hear us? If you are unhappy, I apologize. However, please forgive me for right now. I want to warmly welcome Nekomaru when he returns to us.
You don't have to worry, Sonia. I'm sure your feelings are reaching them.
They're dead, though.
What a loser.
And let's all go. Oh, me and Hiyoko even from beyond the grave. Then let's go all greet Nekomaru. Let's make it grand, even for those who have died.
I get that feeling a lot, though. It's like, is it too soon for me to be happy because someone's gone? Or after someone's gone?
I'm so happy. Huh?
No.
What the heck? Do I still have the after effects of that disease? I don't get this at all.
It's love, Akane.
These tears, they keep falling.
Alrighty then, let's go.
Yeah. Let's go. Nekomaru's coming back. He didn't actually say Nekomaru, he just said an old friend. Y'all
I was
really jumping the gun.
thinking that too.
Oh.
Like, he said you're going to meet someone that you haven't seen in a while, and everyone just said Nekomaru.
It's because everyone else we haven't seen in a while is dead, but
Yeah.
sus.
Part of me hopes that it is Nekomaru, but I hope that he is, as like one of the boys said, like a blob. like he really, he's not okay. Like he is definitely.
Yeah, he said like I know he'd come back to us in one piece, and I'm like, I don't know about
What if? Oh my god, that sounds so bad.
Cyborg
and so
Nekomaru.
horrible. What if he is dead and they just have him like chained up on the ball?
Oh my god.
just to rub salt in the wound.
What if it's original form Monomi?
Right, it's Usami. That's if someone you
It's
haven't seen.
Usami. Aww.
We were unable to contain our excitement as we jumped into the elevator. I do not ever believe we would jump into that elevator excitingly.
Man, they just ran off without listening to what I had to say. Jeez, they're so impatient. Didn't they learn to stick around until others have finished talking?
Bro, you interrupt us all the time. What does that mean? You're plotting something again, aren't you?
I'm not plotting anything. I'm just trying to properly explain everything to them. Including Nekomaru's body.
We never saw the bottom half of him in that scene with Akane holding him after he got hit by the torpedo.
Well, he saw his legs. Oh, no, we didn't.
No, we did
right.
not.
So wait,
we only saw him
is
from
he
like...
now just a head and shoulders like me?
Oh my God.
He's got no bones!
As it was prophesized, so it shall be.
Typecast.
The Futurama body, like the head in the jar.
Raise me to about nipple high.
Nekomaru's body?
It's their fault for not sticking around until I finish talking. So, if something happens because of that, I bear no responsibility.
Fair.
You're like, yeah. What did you do to Nekomaru?
Is he going to be like Frankie?
What did I do? I just saved him, that's all.
I want to get to it before we end stream. I don't want to start stream with whatever Nekomaru's become.
What if Nekomaru's like, looks like Monokuma?
I mean, if I didn't do that, there's no way I could have saved someone who was that close to death.
He's definitely some kind of cyborg.
So it just couldn't be
Frankie.
helped.
What if you put Nekomaru's head on
He's a
my hero's
Monokuma.
body?
You like Frankenstein him? Gross. I was gonna say he's a Monokuma Nekomaru. Nekomonokuma.
As soon as we exited the elevator, we ran to the beach. No, just take me there. Oh my God.
Alright, let's haul ass!
Yes, haul my ass. Go. Even though our minds were completely exhausted, our bodies felt light. Without stopping for anything, we kept on running. I didn't actually mean to click through whatever the hell the last part of that sentence was. Where is he?
He's a mermaid.
Where in the world
He's stuck in the
is
water now.
Nekomaru.
Hey! Nekomaru! Show yourself!
We've come to pick you up. Please hurry and come out of hiding. We raised our voices. We looked around. We raised our voices again and looked around again. And so on and so forth. We kept looking for him. But...
What the hell, man? He's nowhere to be found.
What if he turned him into one of the mechs that guards the island? We have to kill him now?
Could it be? Did we get false info from Monokuma again?
that's when it happened. We heard a familiar voice echo through the beach.
What happened? Were you all looking for me?
That
He
voice!
turned himself into a
With
fucking
high
robot.
hopes. We turned toward the direction of the voice and saw something truly unbelievable. What the?
Yo, I've kept you waiting. Hey, what's going on? Perhaps you don't remember my face since we haven't seen each other in a while. That's pretty sad, you know. That's too much.
Oh, Akane. I like that it's me and the remaining girls.
Who are you?
What do you mean?
This is not the man I did that with.
Huh? You two? What's going on? If you're messing with me, I'll stop doing it to you.
Nekomaru? Haven't you noticed it yourself?
What do you mean, noticed? Oh, you mean this body? This is nothing!
Oh my god.
He got Darth Vader.
The name's Nekomaru Nidai! I've been reborn in the rivers of hell!
Oh, he is literally Darth Vader.
So it's just his brain that's in here?
That.
I don't know. They'll explain it. Niwo, with this voice filter like feels like a Power Ranger villain.
Yeah. I mean, he looks.
I'm
Yeah.
all for it.
Yes.
All right. Good
He's
chapter.
fine with
everybody.
it. I mean,
I can't wait for Nekomaru to try to do it with Akane and actually breaking her fucking bag.
Oh.
9 days.
Oh,
14
boy.
hours, 34 minutes, and 13 seconds. 12.
I think that it's only been 1 day since this whole game started, too.
No, it's been like a couple. It's like been about a week or so.
We've gone to
Yeah.
bed a
About a
couple
week.
more times than that, yeah.
Yeah.
Bum,
Yeah,
bum,
we've had a few long rests.
I hope you
Danganronpa.
guys enjoy the voice filter
Yes,
for
that was very
Nekomaru.
nice.
All right.
I got her apron.
Yep.
No.
I like that it's.
Are we surprised?
I don't know.
Not really.
I could have just gotten bandages. I don't know. Let me leave. Yeah, someone.
Let's save often.
Hey, great chapter, everybody. We did great.
All right.
That was awesome. I
Shut up, Hajime.
for one, am really glad we waited for Aki to be here for it.
I'm
no,
really glad I
100%.
made it in time for the end of the trial.
Yeah.
Hey. I was waiting for that.